Bank call center job made me lose faith in humanity and my sanity. I used to work at a call center for a major bank, and the job was a nightmare. We were constantly monitored, and if we didn't meet certain metrics, we were put on probation. If we didn't improve, we were fired. The worst part was the customers. I had to deal with people who were furious because their accounts were overdrawn, and they didn't understand why they couldn't just keep spending money they didn't have. I also had to deal with people who were upset because their credit card payments were late, and they didn't understand why they were being charged late fees. One of the most frustrating things was when people would call in and say they didn't recognize a charge on their account. I would have to go through a long process of verifying their identity and then looking up the charge. 9 times out of 10, it was something they had actually purchased, but they just didn't remember. I also had to deal with a lot of fraud cases, which were always stressful. I had to be very careful not to give out any information that could be used to commit fraud, but at the same time, I had to try to help the customer as much as possible. The pay was terrible and the benefits were practically non-existent. I was constantly stressed out, and I ended up quitting after a year.